Hey, what's going on, you guys? I want to say welcome. This is probably going to end up on Patreon most likely. So I want to say welcome to everybody and shout out to you for joining the Patreon for yourself so you can be able to, get this helpful information not only to yourself but your peoples. Okay? In this video, I want to show y'all what I got in my fridge. Okay? So, first of all, I got something right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open my fridge and my freezer. My freezer was open. Y'all don't leave y'all freezer open, man. So first, I want to give a shout out, and I want y'all to pay attention to these brands that I got. So I got some raw cheddar goat cheese. I found this is available at several stores around me. It's at Strock and Von Till and Whole Foods, which y'all should be able to find something similar to those stores. Strock and Von Till is like your regular supermarket store down in Missouri. It was a Food for Less over here in Illinois. In the Midwest, it's Food for Less. Uh, Dime, me and my friend, we used to call it dime hole slavers and all that, but we called it that so many times I forgot the name of it, but it's similar to Waltz and Food for Less. Okay, so I got some of this. Reason I like this because it tastes good. It has vitamins and minerals for the calories that it has, so you ain't got to eat a whole bunch of empty calories. Okay, and you ain't got to eat a whole bunch to get your vitamins and minerals in when you're eating food like this. All right, so I got that, so I'm gonna just keep this in here. Bam, right there. All right, then I got some chicken. All right, so as a meat source. So I like the way that my body digests and does with this particular brand. I got this from where'd I get this from? Strock and Von Till. But basically, I try to look for the Amish, kind of like this brand right here. Amish communities, and I try to find their products. Okay, so I usually find this at Aldi's because our mom used to get chicken from Aldi and she only got it from Aldi. I don't get chicken from Tyson's, Purdue, and them big name things, or if it doesn't have no brand and it's a store name like Walmart chicken or Strock and Von Till has their own chicken and it's big. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the difference. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have drumsticks from this brand as well. Those are the wings right there. And this is, just a run-of-the-mill from Strock and Von Till. Okay? And you can take a look at it and see how thick this is and wide. And you can see how a normal drumstick looks. It looks lean, and, it looks uniform, and it looks like normal. Okay? And this is like a big booty stripper. When it took some steroids or something. I put it side by side and you can compare it. Okay, you can see how wide it looks compared to this. So, these clearly on some steroidal type stuff that I don't want, around me. So it's about to turn into catfish bait. Alright, so we back. So, usually, I just want chicken for right now. But I usually, for my main thing, is whatever I catch as far as fishing. But, if I'm not fishing, like it's winter time over here in Chicago. So, as a fish source, I either be eating tuna, which is over here. I got it in the can. Or tilapia fillets, or I'll get a whole tilapia and then just fillet it out. And then I'll also be getting from Pete's Fresh Foods. Sometimes I get rainbow trout. Okay. And they got like different type of seafoods or fish from the sea. Yeah, I got chicken and stuff that, big steroidal chicken. So this is all catfish bait on this side. And this might end up being catfish bait as well. Because I just never ate that. Now, for as far as that, well, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah, I got some more chicken right here. That's for eating. That's the brand that I do well on. And that's the other thing, you guys. Go ahead and take these brands, see how you do with them. If you don't do well with them, you want to find a brand that you do well with. Pay attention to the ingredients they put into their stuff. And then some things like this, I'm not tripping about it being a brand or something, organic or something like that. It's just dill, pickle ranch, cucumbers, and vinegar, pretty much, and fermented. All right, and I got that for my yogurt sauce, I guess you would call it. But the I make a condiment for my meat, and then I chicken, fish, steak, or whatever it is that I'm eating as far as a meat source. I mix these two with a little bit of sea salt. All right, and I got some yogurt cream top made with whole milk, non-homogenized. All right, so this is batch pasteurized. Let me go ahead and let that thing focus. So it's batch pasteurized. There we go. And that's how we looking on the ingredients. So it ain't got no crazy stuff like pectin and all that. It has the cultures in there. I do well on this one. When I got this brand right here, and I gotta redo the video because I looked it up and they use pasteurized milk. Hold on, let me get my camera together, y'all. Okay. So that's what I was using when I made the video on how to make that recipe. But I think I'm gonna just go ahead and redo it. Or if y'all see it up, just don't use that brand. It's pasteurized milk in there, even though it's grass fed. And that's why I'm telling y'all I'll have another video out about that too. Okay, pasture raised. Alright. When it comes to, meat and dairy, that's what you want to be, on your P's and Q's about when it comes to the words they using. And stick with a brand that you do well with, okay? Most of the time people have issues with dairy is it being pasteurized or eating a whole bunch of grains. Okay? And then I got the milk on deck. Same brand. And this is the brand right here. I get this from Whole Foods. All right, but it's the easiest thing that I can find that's closest to raw milk. Is batch pasteurized. There's a couple brands. Like when I was down in Missouri, and it's the same thing. Pasture raised organic milk with the cream top, non-homogenized. So it's very similar to the real thing. And I do well on it. I don't get a whole bunch of bloating from this milk. And man, when you talk about somebody being having horrid symptoms when it came to dairy, I had to stop. Okay. And my teeth kind of, bones and everything. I wasn't getting an ample amount of calcium. So for all them years, I didn't know what to do. I tried almond milk and all these things. It wasn't working for me. It tasted nasty. I get allergic reactions. That's when I found out I was allergic to cashews and almond, okay, and coconut. If I do too much of those things, because they got all types of milks for that. And then they came out with oat milk. So I finally came across this brand and said, well, you know what? I get bloated every time. I might as well try this one. And then I drunk this one right here, man. and I felt absolutely amazing on it. And you know, I've been getting it ever since then. So yeah, that's the stuff. And I make a little sauce out of that for my, for my meats. And this is the brand that I use and get for my rendered fats. So I get pork fat, and then I also get duck fat. I'll let y'all look. Their name is Epic. Okay, I get this from Whole Foods too, and they got some good stuff. I sear. Sometimes I cook this chicken in a cast iron. Right there, it's already seasoned and everything, ready to go. But yeah, that's what I do with that, and I also use it on my skin. Okay, I use it on my nails to keep it from drying out, especially during the winter time. So I use that. Only one I can't find at Whole Foods is uh, the cow version, the cow fat. It's hard to find, so I just been rolling with these. And the best one I found for skin and hair, and it's smooth. All you do, you get this one, and then, well, I'll show y'all in the video. And then I also got butter. This one is Kerrygold, but I usually get an Amish one from Peach Fresh Food Market, and it's like a big old 1 pound block of butter in wrapping paper. And yep, that's what I got for that. And then I got these things. I got some ketchup. Okay, this is the one I can find with the least amount of ingredients. I got some hot sauce right here. Okay, with this stuff, I wasn't really worried about. Hold on, yeah, let me get this together. I wasn't really worried about, the ingredients in there. Since everything else ain't got all that stuff, then, I'm usually just using a little bit of this, if I'm using it at all. I also got this ranch right here, but since I, discovered this sauce and I like this better than this, I'm not going to be using this. So that's probably going to be going in the trash. I got some Oriental sauces right here. This got a lot of spices in there, y'all, along with this. So it could, upset a lot of people's stomach. This is some cheese in here, some raw cheese. And then some Sweet Baby Ray's, which actually I ain't got no more of that. And then some more pickle juice, and I saved this to put into like tuna salad, and then this will help flavor it, or I'll put it in there too. And that yogurt sauce, I think they call it shiitake sauce, or it's basically, we call it gyro sauce in the hood. All right, so that's what's in my fridge. I also got some mayo right here. Go ahead and let y'all look at that. Y'all check the ingredients. All right, so I got this too for when I use mayo, put in my tuna salad. But yeah, man, that's, it's not that hard, man. It's not that hard, hooking up your fridge. I use a link card, and I'm gonna have a video talking about that too, and that's gonna be very important as well. So y'all stay tuned for that on this Patreon. Okay, so as I was saying before, basically just meats, and then I set it out the day before in the fridge, like how that's doing. That way it's ready to go. And I got my catfish baits right here for the spring and summertime. And then sometimes I set my little, like this is that's pork. No, I ain't even got it in here. Beef tallow, that's what it's called. And sometimes I save these jars too, because you never know what sauce I might make. But yep. that's what I got up in my fridge, y'all. This is the kind of water that I use. Spring water. And the other one I recommend too is, I put it up on the screen. I'll put it right here. Bam. All right. And then this is what I got in here. The reason I got this one right here is because for some reason I do better on this than cane sugar, which is what I got in this little container right here. Cane sugar just has more fructose, and I don't do too well on fructose. So yeah. But either way, for me, like if I'm just having too much sugar at any point in time, it'll ferment in my stomach. Because it feeds, the bacteria within that, or it's gonna have bacteria in my gut. So if it's too much in anything, then this is gonna ferment, and then it's gonna cause gas, which is what happens with most people. So either way, even though I do a little better on this, that don't mean go overboard with it. But yeah, I got the Himalayan pink salt right there, and then I got the sea salt right there. You want to be careful with seasonings, y'all. So I mainly only stick to this, and then I may use a little bit of these things. I may use a little bit of these things just to add just a little bit of flavor outside of this. But usually I like from just searing with salt or crisping it up in the oven. That's the way I like it. Like I either cook in this casserole thing, or I cook with this thing, and then I put it in this baking cookie sheet with aluminum foil on the bottom. And then I place the chicken on here, and then it crisp all around it. Or if I got lamb riblets, it crisp up. And then I put a little sauce, like some barbecue sauce, and then boom. And then it's like barbecue ribs, straight out the oven. But I'll show y'all the recipes. All that stuff is going to be in Patreon, so y'all can have access to it. So, yep, that's what I'm working with. So y'all can see how I'm staying healthy, how I'm looking, how I'm looking healthy and all those things. And then pretty much, once you got your foods together, it's just cycling in on not eating all throughout the day. That's pretty much all. And you put those two things together when you got nutritious foods like that, and then you put it together with, not snacking throughout the day and weakening your digestive system, then you pretty much, your sleep gonna be on point and all that stuff, man. Your health gonna be on point. You're actually gonna feel stronger and more energetic. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video on that. Y'all saw my fridge. Hopefully it helped. All right, you guys.